BBC Radio Manchester travel update.
It's been 2.5 years and 17 miles of roadworks, all to transform the M62 and the M60 into a smart motorway. The idea is to ease congestion with variable speed limits and converting the hard shoulder into an extra lane. But drivers are frustrated by delays and diversions and are taking shortcuts, putting lives at risk.
You can see a vehicle now that's going to enter into a closed slip road off. We've got work here at junction 11, which is probably the most congested part of the scheme. So you can just see the car now coming through. There's a road closure up here. What you can see now is two of the workmen actually chasing after him, really. You know, we may have excavations, we may have sort of large machinery down there.
In nearly 2 years, 95 drivers deliberately travelled into construction areas to avoid congestion or avoid diversions.
We've actually had sort of drunk drivers doing this sort of thing, and we've had an occasion where a vehicle went through at 40 miles an hour. In that situation, it could quite easily have been an outturn that was a lot worse than it actually was.
These drivers at Birch Services told us the delays are frustrating, but putting people in danger is unacceptable.
That's ridiculous because you're putting everybody else at risk.
It's clearly signed when roads are closed, and I just don't think that's very fair on the people who are working.
If they get injured, it's just going to cause more issues because then the road's going to be closed for accident investigations.
Closures and restrictions are pretty similar to last night, to be fair.
Over 400 workers are employed across this 17-mile site, and it's important briefings like this that help keep them safe. Ian Studholme from Accrington's worked on the scheme since the start.
It's quite scary at times that you're within metres of flowing traffic that are going at 50, and some of them aren't doing 50, some of them do over 50 mile an hour. That guard is there for a reason, and that's to guard people from what's happening in the works area, and if us as a workforce have got to have some protection, and that's what that's there for, yeah.
Drivers caught taking a shortcut face a fine or points on their licence.
I'm a father and I want to get home and see my kids at the end of my shift,
Steve Saul, BBC North West Tonight, Manchester.